I used to have a Rockstar decal sticker on my phone, and a bartender said once, "Oh, yeah, they're great. They're making the next Red Dead." And we're all stood there having drinks, and we're like, "Oh, really? No, I didn't know that at all."
I'll work on that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Well, can't wait.
This is Roger Clark, the man who spent 5 years creating Red Dead Redemption 2's Arthur Morgan. Since the game finally arrived, he's become somewhat known for telling some outlandish tales about the making of Rockstar's Western epic. So, naturally, when we met him, we got him to tell us all of his favourites.
After the epilogue, during the credits are rolling, I'm actually Mary, yeah. Because Julie Jesnick wasn't in that thing. That's one of the beauties of performance capture too, is if you don't have dialogue, they can get another actor to stand in. I had to just change my whole center of gravity, and I had to attend my own gravestone, yeah.
So how many characters did you actually technically play in?
That's a good question. Probably 24. One of the funner ones I did was a bear. You know when a guy gets caught in a bear trap, and if you choose not to help him, and if you want to put predatory bait nearby or whatever, you can watch the guy get mauled. So I did that. I was shaking the guy like crazy. And then, at the beginning and end of every scene, you do you call it as like a T-pose. So, and I was looking up on the monitor, and I never saw a bear just standing on his prostrate like that in a T-pose. That was pretty funny. The actors did not work with the horses. I would have been happy to, but I was surprised actually, because they crunched out all the horse anims pretty quickly. It took them like a couple of weeks. I think had they used the actors, it would have taken them a lot longer, because obviously we're not expert horse wranglers, But what we worked with was these oil barrels. Now the height was the same as it would have been on a horse. Oil barrels with 4 stumps sticking out of it, and a little horse's head, and they would strap the saddle onto the oil barrel. And that's what we worked with.
Kicked off my thought about getting you to tell some of these stories was hearing you mention that the first time you did takes of Arthur talking to his horse, it was like too sexy.
Yeah.
Like you were too intimate with it.
Well, for a mare, yeah. Not so much with the stallion. Just, no, mare, yeah. I remember a couple of weeks went by, and I came in and they went, "Roger, we gotta do all that horse stuff again." And that took a long time. That was like 2 days. So when they came back, says, "We gotta do it again." And I was like, "Oh, come on, what's wrong this time, And they said, "It doesn't really sound like you're talking to a horse." I was like, "What do you mean?" And they played it back. And I was like, "Yeah, you're all right, girl." I was like, okay, let's do it again.
It does feel like kind of the ultimate acting challenge, where you're just you don't have any external stimuli at all in that way.
Sometimes it was quite surreal. But I always had cowboy boots on, and I always had a holster and a belt. So for me, that was kind of like my costume, for lack of a better word. So it's when I put on those boots, then I would go through whatever processes I had and, get into Arthur mode. And this is funny, he'll hate me saying this, but Benjamin Byron Davis is not a short man. He's 6 inches tall. And when he would, he's also afraid of heights, which is really funny, because when he would have to climb up on a stagecoach and stand on the top and address everyone, and, "Listen up, everyone!
I had a goddamn plan!"
Whenever he had to stand up on top of the stagecoach, he would get a little frightened. I mean, that was too high for him. Some scenes literally did take 3 or 4 years to make. Well, we'd do it in 2014, and for whatever reasons, because of availability or just scheduling, we wouldn't finish it until 2 or 3 years later. Children had been born, and so like, "How's your baby now?" And it's like, "Oh, I'm pregnant again." I'm like, "What?" Oh. They would come back after 2 years and see me still in spandex, and they'd be like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "It's a big game. It's a big game."
What a nice man. And if you want more of Red Dead Redemption 2, why not check out the 4K trailers for the new PC version of the game?